Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Hajra. Okay, skill 3. Be careful of appositive. Appositive can cause confusion in structural questions on the TOEFL test because an appositive can be mistaken for the subject of a sentence. An appositive is a noun that comes before or after another noun and has the same meaning. Example: Sally, the best student in the class, got an A on the exam. In this example, Sally is the subject of the sentence, and the best student in the class can easily be recognized in a positive verse because of the noun student and because of the compass. The sentence says that Sally and the best student in the class are the same person. Note that if you leave out the appositive verse, the sentence still makes sense. Sally got an A on the exam. The following example show how an appositive can be confused with the subject of a sentence in structure questions on the TOEFL text. Example 1. Blah blah blah, Georgie is attending the lecture. A. Right now. B. Happily. C. Because of the time. D. My friend. In this example, you saw from the comes that Georgie is not the subject of the sentence Georgie in appositive because this sentence still needs a subject. The best answer is D, my friend. Answer A, B, and C are incorrect because they are not subject. Okay. Skill 4. Be careful of present participle. A present participle in the ing form of the verb talking, playing, instructor questions on the TOEFL test. A present participle and cause confusion because it can be either a part of the verb and adjective. It is part of the verb when it is by some form of the verb be. Example: the man is talking to his friend. In this sentence, talking is part of the verb because is accompanied by is. A present participle is an adjective when is a noun by some form of the verb be. Example: the man talking to his friends has a bird. In this sentence, talking is an adjective and not part of the verb because it is not accompanied by some form of be. The verb in this sentence it has. The following examples show how a present participle can be confused with the verb in structure questions on the TOEFL test. Example from the paper and computer TOEFL test. The child blah 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 playing in the yard is my son. A. Now. B. Is. C. He. D. Was. In this example, you look at only a first word of the sentence in a purse that child is the subject and playing is part of the verb. If you think that playing is part of the verb, you might choose answer B is or answer D was to complete the verb. However, these two answers is incorrect because playing is not part of the verb. You saw that Playing is participle adjective rather than a verb because there is another verb in the sentence is. In this sentence, there are a complete subject should and a complete verb is. So, this sentence does not need another subject or verb. The best answer here is A. Okay? Skill 5. Be careful of past participle. Past participle can cause confusion in structure questions on the TOEFL test because a past participle can be either an adjective or a part of verb. The past participle is the form of the verb that appears with have or be. It often ends it and but there are also many past participle in English. Example, the family has purchased a television. The poem was written by Paul. In the first sentence, the past participle is part of a verb because it's accompanied by has. In a second sentence in past participle, written is part of the verb because it's accompanied by was. The following example show a past participle can be confused with the verb in structure questions on the TOEFL test. Example from the paper and computer TOEFL test. The package blah 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 mailed at the post office will arrive Monday. A have, B where, C them, D just. In the example, if you look only at the first word of a sentence is appears the package is the subject and mailed is answer a complete. Verb a past participle are needs helping verb. But if you look further in the sentence, you will see that verb is will arrive. You will then recognize the smile is a participle adjective and is therefore not party on the verb. Answer A and B are incorrect because smiled in adjective and does need a help verb such as have or were. Answer C is incorrect because there is no need for the object them. Answer D is the best answer to questions. Skill 6. Use coordinate connector correctly. When you have two clauses in English sentence, you must connect the two clauses from correctly. One way to connect two clauses is to use and but or so yet between and clauses. Tom is singing and Paul is dancing. Tom is tall but Paul is short. Tom must write the letter or Paul will do it. Tom told a joke so Paul laughed. Tom is tired and he is not going to sleep. In each of these examples, there are two clauses that are correctly joined with a coordinate conjunction. And but, or so, or yet, and comma. The following example show how is sentence pattern or based in structure questions on the TOEFL. Example: a power fault, a cord, blah blah blah. The lamps went out. A then, B saw, C later, the next. In this example, you should notice quickly that there are clause, a power, and the lamps went out. The sentence needs a connector to join the two clauses. Then letter and net are connector to answer. A, C, and D are not correct. The best answer is answer B because so can connect two clauses. Skill 7. Use adverb, time, and cause connector correctly. Sentence with adverb clauses and two basic patterns in English. Study in clauses and connector the following sentence. I will sing the check before you laugh. Before you laugh, I will sing the check. In each of the example, there are two clauses, you have and I will sing the check, and the clause you left in adverb time clause the clause in introduced with the connector before. In the first example, the connector before comes in the middle of the sentence and no comma is used. In the second example, the connector before comes at the beginning of the sentence in this pattern, where the connector comes at end of sentence. A comma is required in the middle of the sentence. The following example, how the sentence pattern called a test as structured questions on the TOEFL. Example, blah 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 was late, I missed of the appointment. B because see the train, D signs he. In this example, you should recognize a sign that there is a verb. Was that not a subject? There is also another clause. I missed the appointment. If you chose answer A or answer C, you will have a subject for verb was, but you will not have a connector to join the two clauses because you need a connector to join two clauses. Answer A and C are incorrect. Answer B is incorrect because there is no subject from the verb was. Answer D is the best answer because there is subject before the verb was and there is connector signs to join the two clauses. Skill 8. Use other adverb connector correctly. Adverb clauses and express the ideas of time and cause as you saw at skill 7. Adverb clause can also express a number of other ideas, such as contrast, condition, manner, and place. Because these clauses are adverb clauses, they have some structure and the time and cause clauses in skill 7. Study following example. Okay, I will leave at 7. I am ready. After I was late, I managed to catch the train. In each of these examples, there are two clauses that are correctly joined with adverb connector in the first sentence and adverb condition connector. It comes in the middle of the sentence. In the second sentence, the adverb contrast connector adverb comes at the of the sentence and comma is used the middle of the sentence. The following example show a why there is sentence that this sentence pattern can be tested in the structure section of TOEFL test. Example, you will a good grade on the exam provided. A. Studying. B. Study. C. To study. D. You study. In this example you solve quickly, notice the adverb condition connector. Provide this connector comes in the middle of the sentence because it is connector. It must be followed by subject and verb. The best answer to these questions, answer D, which contains the subject and verb you study. Okay, thank you.